3 years ago, I started rebuilding my life after some major changes. For one, I became an Army veteran. What the heck do Army veterans do? Two, I decided to open up my own business. How the heck am I gonna do that? I had some success, but of course I've also had some failures, more than once. But either way, everybody says that AI will change your life. So I decided to test that claim. For the next 30 days, I'm gonna use AI for literally everything. Everything. I'm talking about planning, I'm talking about learning, business, money, productivity, fitness, literally everything, everyday decisions. And by the end of this experiment, we'll know if AI actually helps ordinary people like me and like you, or is it just some internet hype? So, a little bit about me. As you already know, I'm an Army veteran, but what you don't know is what I did. My MOS was a 42 Alpha, which is human resources, and then I changed to a 79 Romeo, which is a recruiter. Go figure that how they kind of connect, right? More about me. I have a master's degree in organizational leadership. I started my education in philosophy. That's what got me going. And I'm currently pursuing a doctor of management. 4 classes away. Whew, I can't wait. More about me, I started my own business. And when I got out of the armies, I was completely lost. Like, what the heck do I do? What the heck is a resume anymore? How the heck do people survive? I gotta figure this thing out one way or another, right? So now, let's talk about this AI game plan. I got a plan first. That's the first step, right? Then I gotta sit down and do the budget. And then did I say weight loss? Well, if I didn't, I meant to say it because it's gonna be doing a meal plan for me too. And eventually you're gonna get that meal plan, which is gonna save you some money than spending all that money on personal trainings. Next, I'm gonna do fitness. Now, for myself, I suffer some injuries, so it's going to be a modified fitness plan, all built by AI. Next, some learning will be in there. Next, maybe some side hustles because I gotta figure out how to make some money, guys, right? Next, maybe the resume, of course. Resume is definitely needed because your boy gotta apply for some type of work out here. It's not the same thing as the military. I can't just use that. People are gonna look at me like, what the heck is this? Recruiter's gonna just rip it up or get out of my face. Either way. Next, I gotta work on maybe some emails. Communication is quite different from when you're in and when you're out. Maybe, of course, next some scheduling because I gotta have a day fully planned and mapped out. Can't be all over the place because I would be. Next, of course, business. So those are things I'm gonna be working on for the next 30 days. Now let's talk about some goals with this. I want AI to help me save time. I want AI to help me get this thing moving fast because your boy got some bills to pay. I want AI to help me reduce stress because it's stressors because I'm trying to figure out what to do. Like, how do I do a resume, right? How am I gonna start a business, right? What am I going to do at this point? Because when you're in the army, everything is literally mapped out and laid out for you. And now it's like, it seems like there's more time and definitely need more freedom. Got to figure out, okay, how's AI going to build me a modified fitness program? I'm a karate black belt. I used to be active in there. I also got some boxing, so I definitely used to be active. Are they gonna build me some modified programs? Don't worry, you're gonna see, and when I experience it, you're gonna get your hands on it too. I gotta figure out, okay, what's scheduling? How is this gonna work? Is it going to organize my day? Am I going to become healthier with AI and save all this money that I would be putting into a personal trainer and everybody else and paying someone to do my resume, paying someone to start my business and all this stuff? So those are some of my goals. 30 days, Might be a little, too tight. But we're going to try and see if we can get it done in 30 days. Y'all with me? Day one. Here is what I have for my resume. Now, when you are leaving the military, when I tell you there's like no help, or particularly the Army, the other branches, maybe like the Air Force kind of help them out with everything, the Air Force, but the Army and the Marines don't really help you on that stuff. But anyways, day one, here's what I have done with my resume. It looks quite civilianized. What'd you say? Let me know. Gonna show you. Here it is, coming up right now. Now, day 5, because your boy was just sitting out getting fat, had to build that meal plan, and I wasn't gonna pay nobody because I ain't got no job right now, so I gotta use AI to get me to do it. So here's what they produce from day 5. They're like, okay, put in my height, my weight, my age, and all that good stuff. Here is the result that it spit out. Now, a few days later, here is the workout plan. Now, I gotta say, this did not just come just as easy. This one took some time, probably because of my injuries, and I had to really figure things out, and I wanted to kind of make it similar to, my Army workout that I used to do. So here we are. Now, I gotta say, I do have some failures. I gotta admit, I have not gone to the grocery store yet, guys. Even though I got the meal plan, I have not gone to the grocery store. But I did start the workout. But of course, the meal plan is more important. So I gotta get my fat butt up and I gotta figure it out and I gotta do it right. Now, days later, I'm working on starting that business. But I gotta be honest, guys. This is probably not a win. I'm kind of struggling on what to create. I've been trying, guys. AI's giving me a lot of different things, but I don't really know which direction to go in. So that's probably a fail happening within 30 days. But at least I tried, and I'm not going to give up because the business will work out. So that one is a no-go. Now, gig work, it's quite interesting because it's pointing me in the direction to do deliveries and telling me the exact time to go and exactly where to go. Now, it's also created something separate for me. It was like, hey, nobody's really doing this. Go clean out some trash cans. And I'm like, wow, that's quite interesting. They're like, you can make this amount of money doing that and this amount of money doing that. So that's a prompt that you guys definitely gonna want to get. So I got some really good things going on right now. It's giving me some good results. As I started off with the goals, like I said, I wanted to kind of get myself organized, save time. I needed a meal plan. I needed a workout, and like I said, with the business, it's just that might take a little bit of time. I may have, boosted myself too much up with saying I can get it done in 30 days. Not saying that you can't, but I just wasn't able to figure that things out. But I did get the gig work on top of that. So I would say it's a win. So I got to say this. This channel is not about AI replacing people, especially ordinary people like you and I. Absolutely not. It's about helping ordinary people like yourself, me, of course, rebuild faster using the best tools available. Because every time you look at it, it's like so many tools. They got Chat GPT, they got Gemini, they got Claude, and they got this, they got every time you turn around, there's a new tool coming out. So, what's Mission Rebuild about? Stick around and you're going to see. You already see what's going on. You already see what's going on. Anywho, if you're rebuilding your career, your finances, your business, or just trying to get ahead and understand this AI thing, you probably enjoy what's coming next. Consider subscribing because we're going to figure this thing out together. See you next time.